Member for Powell River Sunshine Coast.
Last month, Mr. Speaker, another devastating announcement was made by the Minister for Children and Families, which announced that $10 million would be cut from community social services across the province. This will have a dramatic impact on not just frontline social workers, but on the children who these services were provided for. Will the Minister please explain that to the people of British Columbia?
Minister of Children and Families.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I think it's important to first acknowledge that we will invest this year alone more than $800 million in community social services through those agencies. Our priority, of course, is to protect critical frontline services for children. And, Mr. Speaker, with that in mind, we are working closely with our community agencies, and we are working in concert with them to make these reductions in a way that has the least impact on individual agencies.
The member has supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I do, in fact. I don't know how the minister is going to help these community agencies find the extra money that's been lost by her decision. But let me give a suggestion that's been proposed by the Board of Directors of Sunshine Coast Community Services. This is, I'll quote a letter. We will be forced to make choices as to whether we should deny services to a child who's been sexually abused, or to a family struggling to overcome intergenerational abuse and addiction, or to a teenager with no family connections who relies on a youth worker to guide them to independent living, rather than a life of possible addiction and crime. And perhaps the minister will take this to heart. If your government decides to proceed with this budget reduction, I invite you to come and sit with our Board of Directors and help us make these choices. So my question is to the Minister for Children and Family Development. Will she assist these community agencies in deciding where these devastating cuts will take place?
Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And it's important to point out that even in the midst of unprecedented economic challenges being faced around the world, the budget for our ministry will increase this year by $9.5 million. Mr. Speaker, this year alone, we will invest $1 billion across government in childcare, in early childhood development, and in services to children and youth with special needs. We are working hard to protect those critical frontline services, and we value the work of our partners who are assisting us as we try to take what amounts to a less than 2% reduction out of an $800 million budget, Mr. Speaker.